What's up, guys? Been a while. Let me start off by saying, what's up? I hope everyone had a great Christmas or holiday, whatever you celebrate. I hope it was amazing, you know what I'm saying? Where have I been? Sick for one, busy for the other. Christmas season, busy season, and my entire family, or immediate family in the house that I live in, all caught this some kind of bug from, I guess, just going around shopping and interacting with so many people. And my entire family were all sick from Christmas Eve until the day after Christmas. And now I'm kind of recovering, and I'm ready to put out a video. I'm like ready, man. I'm pumped to put out a video. But here's the thing. The main is it's getting kind of dry. We're just doing chambers, searching for a tbow, and we haven't gotten tbow. I don't want to spend my entire league or the remainder of the league hunting for a tbow on this account. And so one of two things. I can either, one, spend the rest of the league hunting for a tbow and then have no time left over to use the tbow or do anything with the tbow, or we can introduce this fella right here. This right here is my boy, my hardcore Iron Luck Man. Y'all seen it? This is the series I'm currently making, is my hardcore. Started up a melee build on this account about a week and a half ago. It's currently at tier 7, and I think this is where we're going to pick up on the league's videos, is this content. My Iron Man, well here, I'll just go ahead and hop over to the Iron Man. The Iron Man is looking pretty beefy for a melee build. He's almost maxed melee stats. We went with the green hair on this one, my just normal RuneScape look, suppose you would say. Well, it's kind of annoying that stays there. Just hang out over here for now. But hey, let me show you what relics I went with on this one. Starting off with Production Prodigy, Fairy's Flight, Banker's Note, Brawler's Resolve, Treasure Seeker, Farmer's Fortune, and just unlocked recently, Berserker. As for areas, we have Kandarin, Desert, and Asgarnia, and obviously the two you start with. So that leaves a whole bunch of content for us to get into before the league's over, so let's jump right into it. Alright, so I'm a melee build. I don't have a fire cape. We need to get a fire cape. Before I get this fire cape, I unlocked Piety, because that should give me a good bit of DPS on Chad. We're going in with potatoes with cheese, 6 combat potions, and 21 prayer pots. And it'll be my first ever melee cape in the history of RuneScape. So it should be fun. It's on leagues. It'll obviously be a lot easier. So let's get right into it. I'll commentate over the interesting bits of the fight. Now, first thing you'll see is I'm using Fight Cape Spawn Predictor. I'm using the Fight Cape Spawn Predictor so that I know where things are going to spawn at, because there's a lot less ability to do setup and trap stuff as a meleeer, because, well, you have to melee it, so you can't really stick it on a wall and then attack it from 6 tiles away like you do with range. So I feel like knowing where everything is going to spawn before it spawns is really going to help me out here. And as for these first waves, we're pretty much just face tanking everything and DPSing it down while hopefully not taking too much damage myself. Alright, coming up here we have our first obstacle, I suppose you would say. I have plenty of prayer, and I have plenty of food, but I'm tasked with a decision. Do I face tank meleeers, or do I pray melee? one will use food, one will use prayer pots. Basically just comes down to what do I want to use more, food or prayer pots. And I think I elect to save prayer pots and use food for now, because honestly I think I was a little worried whether or not I even had enough prayer pots to get to the end of the fight cave. Now watching back, I know that I had far more than enough, but it was something I was worried about at that point in time. So if you see me tanking some melee hits here and then, there you go, I threw my prayer on for a little bit right there. If you see me tanking some melee hits throughout the fight, that's probably why, is I've just decided to eat food instead of use prayer. Alrighty, if you look at that tile right there, and you can read. Not everybody can read, so I feel like I should say that, but if you can, you'll see that it says major. That's because it'll spawn a major there after this meleeer is dead. This is going to be the first problem for me, because I'm using a D-long with a melee relic, which attacks at 2 ticks. So every 2 attacks will be 4 ticks. This major here also attacks every 4 ticks. So I have to lose some damage here or take a chance at being meleeed. I think what I ended up eventually doing, here you go, I start doing it now, is I start to try and work into a cycle where I can melee, step back, wait a tick, and then melee twice. Or something like that. I don't know, I kept trying to offset my attacks to his attacks so that I would not be attacking when he would melee. But for some reason, no matter what I did, it seemed like if I tried to attack as often as I could, I would find myself in sync with him more often than not, and then I would eat a melee attack. And so I started doing this. There's a melee attack right there. I started just basically taking the DPS loss and not attacking as often as I could, and just playing it safe and trying to avoid eating any further melee attacks. So I'm trying to understand how exactly I can attack as much as I can without eating a melee attack. And I think it's basically doing this and then just waiting an extra tick between my second attack, just so I'm not attacking on the tile on the tick that he attacks. It's probably a lot less complicated than I'm making it, and I'm probably overthinking it way too much. But this is what I figured out, and it seemed to work. So hey, it's what I did for the remainder of the fight cave. I will probably learn a better method eventually in the main game, but this is Leagues, so hey man, we're all learning things as we go. This ain't how we play the game normally. I had a good time learning it too. It was fun. But yeah, we started getting in the hang of killing these majors, and once we did that, hey, all we had to do was make it to Jad. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. The final major. The big orange boy. And then after him comes the big red boy and his 4 little friends. A lot of thought was going into this final encounter leading up to it. I felt like I had it all under control. The majors were really good practice for Jad, I think. Get a little tag right there so I can see where he's actually at. And then we stepped in. Now before I did this, I went and looked up exactly when Jad's attacks are registered on your character, so that I knew when I could switch back to melee, because I did not know that at first. So I went and made sure I knew when to switch back to melee after he did a mage attack. And essentially it's just when the projectile lands on your character, so you know, like right about as the fireball hits you. For range, as you can see, it's a little bit earlier than when the projectile hits you. But pretty much, you'd wait for that, you know, 0 hit splat, and then you can throw your melee prayer back on. So I sat here, tagged up all the majors with my magic longbow, kicked Jad because he's been a bad boy, and then equipped my, you know, dragon longsword because I'm actually serious about this. And also remembered that I brought a dragon dagger along for this encounter, used it, and wiped the floor with him, quite honestly. Like, I was like hitting very often. It was pretty insane. Really accurate on Jad with the D long, and that's our fire cape. Melee fire cape, first ever done on Leagues. First ever done in RuneScape. It's done. Hey. Now, as one does, immediately after getting my fire cape, I went and purchased an onyx, which honestly you can do before getting a fire cape. So I'm not entirely sure why I waited. But then you head over to Edgeville, forget that you have to cut the onyx before making the amulet, cut the onyx, and then actually make the amulet. Then string the amulet, grab 200 points, make a free one because of Production Prodigy. That's cool. Why not? And then not enchant it because I don't have 87 magic yet. Yeah. What's up, everybody? First things first, I may sound a little fucked up. That's because I am. In my midst of Christmas shopping and going out and interacting with all of the people who are also out Christmas shopping, it seems I caught something, and the rest of my family did as a result of that. Or it was someone else who gave it to me. I'm not quite sure, but either way, the entire house is sick. But we still push on. Anyway, we need some money so I can buy some obsidian armor, because I sold my rune armor so that I could purchase an onyx and make an onyx amulet, even though I don't have the magic level yet to enchant it. But I need to do some pest control for the magic level, and I want to get some obsidian armor before I go do pest control. I don't want to do pest control on the 100 level combat boat looking like this. That's a yikes. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get some obsidian armor. Alright, here we are. Semi-empty inventory and full reward caskets. What the heck is that? Oh, a Piscarilius banner and a unicorn mask. Unfortunately, it's only worth 10k. I'm not actually just hunting uniques, but I will take that. I will take that task because we are still hunting tier 7. I'm actually 20 points away from steel rank. Look at that. Alright, next one. 30k. Yikes. 15k. Oh, bonus reward casket though. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, let me deposit some of this. Okay, we continue. 500k. Oh! Fucking spiked manacles! Yes! Yes! Oh my god, I actually really wanted these. I was talking about these on the other account because I don't actually have access to dragon boots. I have access to dragon boots on this account, so I mean, they're not as big. But I do just kind of love the way they look. They just look mean. I got my being spiking manacles. I don't even need no shoes on. That's actually really sick. That's super awesome. I do like my frog slippers, but I like these more. Show off them dogs on the feet there, you know? Show off them dogs.
Oh. Take that dog.
Maybe this one will just give us some straight up loot to Alk.
Are you sure about that?
No. Maybe this is. I wanted to go ahead and see how common. Oh, wow. Wow, 200 points. Sick. I want to see how fast I could pull some rune and stuff. And that was pretty fast. So after a decent combination of Slayer, gem cutting, and clues, we were able to purchase the obsidian top and bottom, which is good enough for now. That gives me 96 strength and some decent defensive bonuses. So I'll take it for now. I'll take it. Okay, look, I hate cutting gems, but I hate wearing a rune heraldic helm with obsidian even more. So I cut some more gems and came back and bought the obsidian helmet. You can see I hated the heraldic helm so much I started wearing the goggles from Portion of Interest. But even that wasn't doing it for me. So there we go. Equip a full obsidian armor set. Done. After finally getting our obsidian, we headed on over to pest control and got enough XP to get us up to 87 magic, which is the magic level you need. Get it, magic? The magic level you need to enchant. Okay, I just realized that joke doesn't really work because the skill is called magic. Saying like the magic number, you know, like 87 is the magic number. Anyway, 87 magic, enchant onyx jewelry unlocked, and fury enchanted, or better yet, 2 furies, because you never know if you might need a backup fury, I suppose. Yeah, 2 furies in the bank. Alright, with my obsidian armor equipped and fury around my neck, I felt confident enough to go for Beneath Cursed Sands. And it turns out I'd probably waited too long to do Beneath Cursed Sands because it was kind of laughable. It was really easy, yeah. I killed all of it really fast. I didn't even range the second fight. I just meleeed him. The scarab mage, scarab priest, whatever it was. Just meleeed it all. It went quite well. So here we are at the end, collecting our rewards and finishing up Beneath Cursed Sands. And getting a fat agility drop too. Woo! Rune crossbow. Back to pest control. One thing I have not done yet with Banker's Note is any rune crafting. So finally, after a criminally dry 28 spoils of war, I got some pure essence. So finally now, we can go check out how rune crafting is with Banker's Note and complete quite a few rune crafting tasks, I would imagine. First of those tasks is craft 2,500 essence into runes. You know, I'm over here doing the Ardoon easy diary, and something I find pretty funny is you go to do fishing trawler, and you go out on fishing trawler, and then you get the achievement just for going out, so you don't have to complete the game. And so you tell the guy, hey, I want to go back to land. And he's like, oh, it's going to be dangerous. And you're like, yeah, I don't care. Take me back now. And he's like, okay. And then he crashes his boat, and you leave him in the middle of the ocean and swim back to shore yourself. This man is gonna go bankrupt. Just a little PSA here. Homeless man asks you for a dagger or a knife or a weapon of any sorts, but probably don't go and get him one. Yeah, probably don't do that. He's probably not going to use it for anything good. Yeah. Here he goes. See, he done stabbed somebody and had to throw the weapon away, and now he needs another one. See, I'm just helping this guy commit mass murder, and they're wondering, like, hey, where is this homeless guy getting all these knives from, Like, homeless guys don't have money. It's not like anyone's buying him knives, right? Like, who would buy knives for a homeless guy who's asking for knives like that? You're crazy to do that, right? Alright guys, we got 16 beginner caskets, and we are looking to fill 5 beginner clue collection log slots for 40 points. I think we can do it in 16 caskets, but let's see. Let's see if the RNG is in our favor. No. 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 Do I want any of this? I don't think so. Okay, come on. Give me some collection log slots. Okay, I think I already have that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I got a medium casket. What the hell? Give me that. Or an easy casket. Already have some of these, but it's a unique, I suppose. Some from this. This is a steel full helm, I suppose. That's something. Give me one, please. One new collection log. Oh my god.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
You know, when you reach in here, how about instead of pulling out one pipe ring, you pull out 5 pipe rings? You didn't find anything. What is it? What is it? Running around inside the box, hiding from me? It's an inanimate object. What is this? Oh, yeah, I found some that time. Wow, imagine that. Why didn't you grab a couple? This quest is goofy. Tower of Life completed. Even with all the evasive inanimate objects hiding from me in the boxes. Alright, I carried myself through a TOA. That sounds weird to say, but yeah, no, I 100% leached off of my main account for my thread and got it on the first KC, as well as a magic seed and a few tasks. I got complete a TOA, make the thread of Eladinis, plant a magic seed in Lumbridge. I think that's it. So yeah, a few tasks by leeching one TOA KC and watching my main get the fang that I need on this account. Bummer. Then we went ahead and crafted the thread of Eladinis because with my plus 12 bonus provided by Production Prodigy, I'm at 99 crafting. Technically I'm at 87, but with my permanent boost, I'm at 99. So we had the level to do that, and we did it. Now we need to get our farming level up so that we can plant this magic seed in Lumbridge. We don't need no farming levels. We went and did Elemental Workshop 2, and that was enough points to get us a tier 7 relic, baby. Okay, here we are. Berserker relic unlocked.